Hello everybody, this is Morgan with Midnight Customs. So what we are tackling today is the lovely oxidation on our beautiful headlights here. So little quick hack for, if just a little DIY for something that you have at home. Grab yourself a little jar. Now I have tons of these because for one, we love Chinese food. Second, barbecue is like my side hustle. So grab yourself some sort of container. All you're gonna need is a little bit of baking soda, old toothbrush, some water, and some paper towels. And what we're going to do here, we're going to take our baking soda. I have to do both headlights. You can use a crap ton, you can use a little bit. It really doesn't matter. This stuff's expired. It's been in my freezer, so I'm not cooking with it. I'm not just emptying out the pantry because of the heck of it. It's for these projects like this. And then we'll take a little bit of water here. Oh, that might be a little much. That's what happened to the other one too. It's a little thick, but so what we're gonna do here, oh, I definitely need far more baking soda. Just pour it in there. So we'll keep on mixing that up until you get yourself like a nice thick toothpastey kind of mixture there. And let's do a really good before on this headlight here. If my amazing cameraman can zoom in for me. There's tons of stuff on there. So what you're going to do, you're going to take your nice thick mixture here. We're just going to take an old toothbrush. You can go to the dollar store. Kind of apply that. And maybe you should tape it off. Let's see here. We live in a very fun neighborhood with motorheads, so get a little bit more. You can see the oxidation stuff coming off on there. I don't know if that's what you want to call it. Make fun of me in the comments. I got thick skin. Don't care. Just gonna keep on going here.
Remember, if you knew how to do it better, you'd have a video on it.
Yeah. I got thick skin and tequila, so we're good.
She's got thick tequila.
As long as it's silver.
Action.
All right, so I added a little more baking soda in here. I guess, yeah, baking soda. Just make it a little thicker. I can't leave anything alone, especially with setting a timer for 5 minutes. So we're about the 2-minute mark here, and I just want to come in and put a little more elbow grease. Now remember, if you have a stinky fridge and no baking soda in your cabinet, if you have baking soda toothpaste in your bathroom, that can work as well. So go ahead and put this on there. Look at that. These headlights, they literally look brighter with the baking soda compound on here than they did without it. Love it. And let me tell you about Woodstock here. My little 04 Honda Element. I love this thing. It's been in my family since it's been new. My parents bought it new, and I ended up with it as a commuter. And the reason I call it Woodstock is my dad wears so much patchouli that I've had this thing, gosh, what, 6 months now? And I can still smell my dad inside of it. The patchouli will not air out. So I figured he had to have a very great name, and Woodstock was the first thing that came to me. No hate, you know. I grew up with hippie parents, and I'm very, oh gosh, I don't know. I'm hippie to an extent, but that just goes to my cooking channel stuff. We'll discuss that another time. But don't hang up yet. Politics are totally different. So anyway, we keep hustling this here. Oh, you can see the color difference, so it's definitely working some stuff off there. See that? Hey. Put a little more on here. And you know, if you have a nice paint job and it's not like good old wood stock here, maybe tape that off and put something down. So I'm just gonna put another thick layer of this on, and then we're gonna set a timer for a couple more minutes, and we all know I'll probably end up messing with it early. Stuff everywhere, my Atlanta. All right, we're gonna set that timer again and we'll be back shortly. All right, so now that our timer's up, it was probably about 3 minutes because my attention span is slim to none. We're gonna go ahead and wipe this off and see what happens. Nice.
Pour the water on it.
I will. I just want to get all this chunk off here. To be honest, I just don't want to de-winterize the hose on the house and drag it out here. Okay. For heaven's sake. Nice. We'll show you the other one just so you can see. All right, as you can see, this is our after product, but if we go right on over here to the driver's side, you can see how thick they were prior. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean up the other side and give you an after on both here in just a moment. Okay, so now we're over at the driver's side. We have our very thick paste that more than likely I will end up adding. Okay, we'll speed through that little part. Anyway, so what we have here, my very thick paste, and what I'm going to do, we're going to go ahead and start this wonderful headlight. So in typical Morgan fashion, as I film more of these videos, you're going to know we are about the 3-minute mark. We're going to just come back in here and rework this a little bit. Morgan Wallen playing in my ear. What's your favorite song? Put it in the comments. What's a favorite genre of music? Anything that helps that shop time go, you know, a little faster? Do you have a favorite podcast? Like, I'm open for ideas. I'm open for recommendations. Those big old chunkies on there. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start that timer again. Alright guys, see you in a few. So we will do a part 2 with me using a finishing compound on the lights. More than likely that'll be tomorrow when it's a little warmer out. We are in Washington. Winter has decided to just kick our booties so far. Ooh. And yes, if my hose was not so far away, I would probably do that. Oh, we just lost a nail, guys. That's okay. That's what happens when you do all the fun outdoor stuff. You use your nails as tools. Just keep on going. Part of life. Let's see here. There you go. So we will do a part 2, more than likely tomorrow, with a little bit of a finishing compound on there just to polish them up, and we'll get this last little bit of haze out of there. So in the comments, let me know if you've tried something similar, what's worked best for you. Also, I want to hear those songs, I want to hear those podcasts, I want to hear those playlists. So this is Morgan with Midnight Customs. Have a good night.